All right, in this video, we'll talk very briefly about the classic readings from this week. So we're going back to Izzard. He reframes economics in a similar way that we talked about last week in some of his other writings. But economics shouldn't just be a study of markets in time, like the standard neoclassical analysis was during his day. But it should be markets in space. We should consider how they relate to one another when they're spread apart. Um, this was really the starting point for modern regional and urban economics. And you can see in his writing, he's trying to also convince people that this is necessary and important, not just describing what's going on. So his foundational essay defines regional science as an interdisciplinary field that it links economics with geography and planning. His central goal with sort of developing this line of thought was to give structure to how we study space in economics, which really wasn't being done. So how economic activity is distributed across regions, how those regions interact, and how space shapes how they interact with each other. He distinguishes between different types of regions, so things like homogeneous regions, nodal functional region, planning regions, um, and emphasizes interdependence among regions. And he also kind of sets a stage for the later quantitative model-based approaches to help understand spatial economic systems, which would have been really difficult for him to do at the time. But what I really want you to take away from Izzard's two readings here are that he positions the region both as a unit of analysis and as sort of a system of relationships. Also, he introduces the idea that regional structure is dynamic, being shaped by the flows of goods, of capital, and even of people moving between them. Finally, his vision of regional science was to bridge theory and to apply regional policy. So he was really anticipating modern data-driven approaches to understanding policy, but then to designing and implementing policy as well.